digital breeze from cybernet seas. We may not make it out of the bay. Just unwind, it doesn't matter anyway. Try not to freeze or throw away the keys. The predator is now the prey. Things could be different. Things could be alright. Things could be innocent when dark becomes light. We're online, ready to fire away. Powered by a dream, connected to a screen. The Revo's in 4K. When dark becomes light, we're online, ready to fire away. Powered by a dream, connected to a screen. The Revo's in 4K. To a screen, the Revo's in 4K.
With me here, you'll never be lonely. It's oh so clear, I've always been falling through a life that's upside down. Somehow you turn me around. So stay another night. 'Cause all we have is time. Keep you close and savor the moment. You raise my hopes and don't even know it. So stay another night. 'Cause all we have is
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in to week number 4 of the Apollo Racing Club Codemasters F1 League here. I'm Adam EV500 bringing you all the action tonight from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Yes, we are headed to the, I don't know what the nickname is. It's definitely one of the fastest circuits in Formula One. It is a 6.1 kilometer, 3.8 mile motor racing circuit built in the Red Sea port city of Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. The circuit is staged in the inaugural Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and it made its debut last December. It was the second to last race before Abu Dhabi. So of course, we got to see a real life race again this year. Lewis Hamilton putting up the fastest lap time last season with a 130.7 in that Mercedes W12. We have 17 drivers checking in here this evening, so we expect to see all of those guys make an appearance tonight around this speedy street circuit. Let's take a look at our standings here, looking at the individual standings. Cody Lawrence currently on top of the standings. A reserve driver has 3 wins in a row, 1 at COTA, 1 at Belgium, and of course 1 last week at the Red Bull Ring. Sweeney G in second place. He had a podium on the first race of the season and then ended up finishing 3rd in Belgium and then 5th in the Red Bull Ring. Max currently sitting in that 3rd spot. He had a podium finish in 3rd place at Miami, and then then finished 2nd at the Red Bull Ring. Simon LaFortune sitting in 4th in that Ferrari. Has had some decent finishes. 4th and did not finish in Belgium, and then 6th last weekend. Mr. Baby DNF'd in week 1 here, finished 8th and with some penalty points, as well as finished on the podium last weekend, or last week. That was a huge boost for him. Fluffy Dave, a reserve, made his appearance in Belgium and got 2nd. So some great great action still ahead for our Codemasters F1. Rom in 7th, Potato Skin in 8th, the action in 9th. Tours in 10th place, average in 11th. Jeff 1, who made his appearance here at Belgium, in 12th. Atmosphere 13th, Greasy 14th, Kaguinness in 15th, Nilton 16th, Golf in 17th, Martin Sanchez 18th, Wizard 19th, and Sir Snow in 20th. Let's take a look at the constructor standings right now. We got Mercedes, who's leading the way with 49 points with 1 second and 1 third position and 2 poles. Aston Martin in 2nd with 36 points. Ferrari is in that 3rd spot. Alfa Romeo is in 4th. 5th is AlphaTauri. 6th, the McLaren drivers. And 7th is Alpine. Red Bull in 8th. 9th is Williams. And rounding out that last and final spot is Haas F1. So there's a look at our standings. Now it's time to get ready for the race here. Of course, 18-minute qualifying here at Jeddah. So everybody's going to have to get out very quickly and find some space for this one. Of course, the wall is going to be a massive issue. We're going to probably see some DNFs. Wouldn't surprise me one bit to see that. So be on the lookout for drivers who DNF tonight in qualifying. A lot of guys definitely putting in their practice laps prior to the race, trying to figure out that quali pace for sure and their race pace. Cody Lawrence, I don't think, joined us tonight. This will be the first race he will not have raced with us here in Codemasters F1 this season. But so we got 15 drivers who are officially here for qualifying. There's a look here as drivers get their setups ready to go here. Of course, drivers to look out for tonight. I think Sweeney G, definitely somebody that we got to keep our eyes on. Same with Max. Mr. Baby as well, too. He had a great race last week by getting on the podium. So I'm just waiting for some drivers to come out. Looks like we already have an AlphaTauri coming on out. That's going to be Arham, who's going to make his way out of the pit lane. We're going to ride on board with him on his out lap here to see what this circuit really does look like. Looks like Potato Skin, Sweeney G, Greasy, and Sir Snow also all coming out of the pit lanes, and already Arham already spinning out in the pit lane, or coming out of the pit. So the McLaren driver of Sir Snow going to have to overtake him. So we already see a lot of guys coming on out of the pit lane. Looks like everybody's trying to find some space, but also sticking within the slipstream and DRS to be able to pick up some of those extra tenths of a second here. Looks like everybody out on the soft tires. That shouldn't surprise anybody. So Sir Snow is going to be the first man around the circuit who will start a hot lap here. He is just now getting into that third and final sector. And now we'll come into the final turn where we saw last season Max Verstappen putting in the what could have been the best quali lap of all time and just got a little bit loose coming out of the corner and hit the wall, just went wide. And here we go for Sir Snow starting his first lap here. Sweeney G right behind him. Right on board here with Sir Snow. Good exit out of turn number 2. Keeping the car on track again. This track is very easy to lose it just like that. And his quali lap is already ruined. And oh no! Sir Sweeney just went right into him, did not lift, did not see the yellow flags, and now he is retired from this session. He can't even go for pole. Oh, that is a huge accident. That is a absolutely massive accident. And Sir Snow getting out of the way. So that means who is on a lap now in front of everybody? I think it's Greasy. It is Greasy. Currently fastest through Sector 2, purple sector, at 28.870. Now he's breaking into that final turn. He's got the Alpha Tari of note behind him. Or that's Arham, one of the two. And Greasy's going to be the first man to put up a lap here with a 129.483. Arham 130.493. Jeff 130.688 goes fourth fastest. Mr. Baby goes P2 a 130.188, and Max fastest lap time a 129.4049. Fig goes sixth fastest. Atmosphere falls down to eighth with Tours going in the seventh spot with a 130.887. That is a massive disappointment for Sweeney G though on the opening lap. So let's head over to Potato Skin, or let's see who else is coming through. Note is coming through now. He has not put up a time yet, so let's see where he comes out. He's the next man to cross the line, and he crosses the line, and he goes second quick with a 129.240. And now let's see who just entered the conversation here. Simon LaFortune on 129.779 is his lap time. And he invalidated his second lap, so he will have to go again. The action. Looks like he just started a lap here. And he's already invalidated, so he will have to go again. Let's see what Rogue is up to here. Rogue needing to have a good qualifying here. He hasn't had any, he's had one decent qualifying, but then the race, he ends up spinning and getting some damage. He's already had a couple of DNFs already this season. Let's see, where does Rogue fall? Oh, and he smacks the wall. And that's, his wing is gone. His wing is completely toast by hitting the wall there. So he's going to continue on. Let's see, Rogue right now, he's not even in the standings, I don't think. I'm looking. And Rogue's into the pit lane. He's going to have to get a new front wing. Golf, third quick. A 129.480. That is a stonking lap from him. So good to see some guys improving on their times here. Sir Snow is out there again. He has already apologized, looks like, in chat. So he tried to get out of the way as quickly as he could. So Sweeney G is going to be starting in the back. His teammate, Sir Snow's teammate, Tour, is getting out of his way. So giving him some form of slipstream. Right now, he is looking to try and improve his lap time here. Well, to try and improve off his first initial lap, which ended up only lasting about 5 corners before having to crawl around and get to the pit lane. Top speed right now, 343 kilometers per hour, and he spins it. Oh, unfortunate days for Sir Snow. He's trying just to stay there. He's got to make sure it's clear, so yellow flags will be up in the air for him. Let's take a look here. We got Jeff 1. Trying to put in a lap here. Looks like he is currently traffic paradise now. At this stage of the game, Golf is still out there. He's put in 3 laps on those soft tires. Doesn't look like any rain for this session in particular. Max trying to improve on his pole position time of a 129.049. And he's looking mighty quick here. Does he improve? No, he does not. So he's going to go again. Gets through the first couple of corners. Doesn't understeer the car that much. Keeps the car going straight. Again, this is another section you can really lose the car through, but navigates that quite nicely. And he's coming up on a yellow flag here. He has improved in Sector 1 to 32.406. Going to get by the McLaren there of Tours. And for Max right now, this is a lap right here that you need. Comes into that last corner again, very treacherous because of just the way it angles itself on the exit. And a little bit of camber. A little bit of banking is what they would say. And then a 128.415. What a lap there. He improved by 0.6. Wow. Wow, almost 0.6 of a second on that last lap for him. Let's see where Note comes in at. Comes through the final corner. Oh, excuse me. He's on the other end of the circuit. He's keeping that throttle pinned. He's got no one behind him. He's going to have the McLaren of Sir Snow in front of him. 6:25 to go here in qualifying. Now he comes out of the final corner and he's going into the pits. He is not improving at all. Oh, looks like he did lose quite a bit of time in Sector 1. So, check in with Mr. Baby here. He's coming in. He is on a fresh set of tires. Or he's actually going again here, I think. Or he's saving up recharging his battery. Because that's not draining whatsoever. So he's just trying to just go one more time where he's coming into the pits. Golf is on an out lap. Potato Skin's on a hot lap. Well, shows here Note actually improved in Sector 2. He had a purple Sector 2. The Potato Skin at 33.558 through Sector 1 does not improve. Gets the DRS now through that first DRS zone, which is on the back straight. This is what you would call it. Gets another DRS. And now he comes into the pits. He is not improving at all. The action up in the P8, 130.002. He's going to fall down a position. Thank you to who? Atmosphere, 129.656. The action's already invalidated his lap here. So now time becoming a factor here in qualifying. Mr. Baby coming on out. Looks like another AlphaTauri. Is that Note? Yes, it is. So track cleared up just a bit here. Golf's still out there on those tires. They're 3 laps old. Yellow flags in sectors 1 and 2. Don't see anybody stopped. Looking around here, Mr. Baby, 129.403 is his best lap. Let's see what he can come up with here. He's got pretty much clear track. He has Golf. Golf has moved up in the second at 129.118. Okay, Note moves up into third. Jeff is in fourth with a 129.271. Simon LaFortune in fifth with a 129.293. Looks like the Aston Martin looks like Golf. Getting out of the way of Mr. Baby, and Mr. Baby just loses the rear and swings it. Can Rogue get a lap in? Oh, it looks like the Red Bull has lost the wing, and Rogue has had to make an invasive action there. Make sure he didn't crash into the Red Bull, but he gets a purple Sector 1, a 32.380 current. next fastest time was Max of 32.406. Gets right up on that wall. Little bit of some wing damage with that hit with the Red Bull. And that was Jeff, I think, because he's retired. Or it was Atmosphere, one of the two. That was a very scary situation here. Now for Rogue, you are very excited about this now as he does not get the purple sector 2 with a 28.768 in sector 2. Now he's going to come across the line. He goes second quick, a 129.803. He's got 0.6 to find between for him to get that pole position, but a great lap there by Rogue. Mr. Baby has also retired. Notice somebody to watch here. Max has taken the checkered flag. He will not get another lap. So Max will have to be satisfied with that 128.415. Can that keep him on the pole? Right now, note down in sector 1 at 34.335. We have to remember Rogue was insanely quick. He had a 32.380. So he's down 2 seconds, and he is getting out of the way. He is, I think that's his run over with. And it is. Simon LaFortune looking to try and improve on his time. He's a 32.804 in sector 1, a 28.820. Does not get any improvement in sector 2. But he keeps it going here. Let's get on board with him. Can he gain a position? He just needs to find 22 hundredths of a second, and he will go above Jeff here. Checker flag is out. I think he knows he got it. He's continuing on. He goes up one position, a 129.164. Moves up into that 5th spot and demoting Jeff 1 down to 6th place. Tours is retired from the session as well. Let's see here. Atmosphere looking to improve on his time. He still has a lap here. And he gets the DRS and he's into the pits. The action is still out there, but he has taken the checkered flag. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Max takes a pole position here. And he will start alongside Rogue here tonight. In chat, make sure to make your predictions. Are we going to have a safety car or VSC lap 1? Make your predictions now in our Twitch chat. So once again, it's going to be Max in P1, Rogue in 2nd, Golf in that 3rd slot. Note in P4 and P5, it's going to be Simon LaFortune, Jeff 1 in 6th, Mr. Baby in 7th, Potato Skin 8th, Greasy 9th, and Atmosphere in 10th. Action, Rom, Tours, Sir Snow, Fig, and Sweeney G, who wrecked out of the session, will round out your grid. Well, there's got to be more faith in that. I see in the chat. You guys are betting your channel points like crazy. There's got to be so much more there. You know, there's got to be one person who believes that we won't get a safety car. Let's take a look at the weather here. Has not updated. So the formation lap will begin here momentarily.
Gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever
Getting Max, Rogue on the front rows. Row 2, Golf and Note. Row 3, Simon and Jeff. Row 4, Mr. Baby Potato Skin. Row 5, Greasy and Atmosphere. So that is a look at the top 10 predictions in, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't make your prediction, well, you have to try again next week. Gain some channel points here at Apollo Racing Club. And here we go. Max lines up in that outside position and Rogue on the inside. Getting everybody lined up. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 lights come on here at Jeddah Street Circuit, and 5 lights go out, and away we go. Max getting a great start off the line, and everybody's still trying to find positions and scrambling for positions side by side with Rogue. And ladies and gentlemen, a huge spin, and we have a retirement already. It's going to be Golf, who's starting in the P3, and now he is out of the session. No safety car yet. Rogue takes the lead of the race in this crazy start to this one. And Potato Skin already getting a 5-second penalty for cutting a corner here, and he gained 1 position here. Everybody's still flying along here in tours. I don't even know what happened to him, but he is already out of this race. Sweeney G able to navigate through the carnage there. Now he's going to be making his way up into P12, getting side by side with Fig, and look at him go. He's already up in the 12th after starting in the back. He's got a long ways to go. Potato Skin now. He is going to go ahead and try and get in position on the Jeff 1. He gets it done as well. Now you also see Sir Snow. He's going to have to battle against the Atmosphere as they now come through the final couple of corners here in this back on that first part of the back straight. Sweeney G already up in the 10th. He is on a mission here. He is wanting to win. So we stay green for the moment. Mr. Baby's up in the 4th spot. He is chasing down Note. Rogue currently in that 1st spot. He is leading this race, and here we go to complete lap 1 of the ARC CMF1 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Max on the inside. It's going side by side with Note. Now Note's trying to make the move. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. Max loses 2 positions. Well, whoever predicted no on the safety car / VSC lap 1, you're going to win some points here. Congratulations. Oh, Cricket. All right. Rogue, Note, and Mr. Baby, your top 3. Sweeney G now up in 8th place. And we have a spinner at Sir Snow. Everybody's going to have to avoid him very cautiously. He gets spun around. Oh, and we have a crash, and now that's going to bring out the virtual safety car. That brings out the virtual safety car. Some of you, that's a lap too late on that. And now everybody, this will just neutralize the field here. Note and Rogue just going back and forth here. This should be ending here momentarily. And it does, and we're back racing again. DRS now enabled. Note's going to try and get up to the back bumper of Rogue. Rogue defends nicely on the inside through turns 1 and 2. He gets the throttle down. He is on the hard tire. Rogue on the hard tire, Note on the medium. It's a one-stop race for most people. It's either going to be a medium hard or hard medium. Let's take a look at the other battles happening here. We got Sweeney G, who's trying to make his way up the field. He is right there on the back bumper of Jeff. Oh, and we got some guys already in the pits. Simon LaFortune and Fig. Fig was the one who had to avoid the McLaren of Sir Snow. Now looking at it, he doesn't even have the DRS, and he's just going to power through Sweeney G up in the 6. Now he has a 1.6 second gap to make up to the man in front of him now is Potato Skin. Now let's take a look back at this battle for the lead. Here comes Notes in that AlphaTauri, has the DRS. He's right on the rear bumper of Note. Max moving up in the 3rd now. That is going to help him after he lost 2 for going wide. Note picking up the fastest lap time of 132.9. Max also picking up the last time. And on the inside, Rogue will lose the lead of the race to Note. And now Note's going to have to drive away and have to battle back on this one. But you got to be careful of the person lingering in the background there. It's going to be Max. Oh, and Bargy, Rogue, and Note make some contact, but Rogue takes the lead of the race again. Now we're seeing some guys getting much closer now. We're thinking about doing a DRS train, it seems like, almost. Now we have a yellow flag sector 2. Who is that? Is that going to be? No, it's not Tours. It's Sir Snow again without a front wing. This street circuit really proving to be a challenge here for some drivers here. And now we have a safety car. Full-on safety car. This will neutralize everything and bring everybody into the pits, it looks like. Who stays out? Looks like Max is going to stay out on those hard tires. Same with Mr. Baby. Looks like Sweeney G, he picked up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I don't think he would have served it either. Yep, he still has 5 seconds. So Rogue comes out on fresh medium tires. He's going to try and get those to the end. So now Max will be the leader of this one. Atmosphere, he pitted a lap earlier. So now he's going to have some guys in front of him on the hard tires. So Max in the lead, Mr. Baby second, Rogue third, Note fourth, Sweeney G fifth with that time penalty currently. Jeff 1 and 6, Potato Skin 7th, Arham 8th, The Action 9th, Atmosphere 10th, Greasy in 11th, 12th is Simon LaFortune, and 13th is Sir Snow Tours in 14th, and Fig is in that 15th spot on those soft tires. He's the only soft runner out there. Our only retirement so far is Golf. I have indeed messaged Golf to see if he would tell me what happened on that first lap. Well, we'll see what happens here. Safety car lights are still on. They should go out this time. So, from Golf, he took left front damage in turns 1 and 2, and that was terminally damaged, and that means he was out of this one. Unfortunate for him. He had a great qualifying to be up there towards the front, and just because, you know, everybody was just argy-bargy and trying to get through and everything. So safety car in this time as we round through the final corner. Everybody's got to get lined up because we're about to go racing here already. That's a late call in. So Max now is the de facto safety car here. He sets the pace, and he's going to go whenever he feels like it. And he's not going to go early here. He's probably going to wait to go to the line, and now he goes. Here we go, back to green flag racing. Lap 25 of 27. Yellow flags being shown. Nobody looks like they're spinning out. Oh, side by side with Note and Rogue. Rogue on the outside. Rogue trying to stay along. He steals that P3 back from Note. And Note's going to have to follow Sweeney G. He's eyeing a move here. And he wants this move to get done as quickly as he can as it's up in the P5. He has a time penalty, though, to consider. Looks like everybody making it through. Tours. Well, what has happened to Sir Snow? He has spun again. Atmosphere's up in the 9th now, and now we have another yellow flag, and that's Tours now. Max takes off from the lead, 1.2 seconds. Sweeney G moves himself up into 4th, and now look out, Potato Skin. He makes the move happen. He moves up in the P5 over Note. Now we're seeing this field. Now we're seeing the race leader, Rogue. Rogue moves up into 2nd place on 3-lap old mediums. Nope, picking up a 3-second time penalty already for track limits. No rain in the forecast, but again, let's not hold our breath on that. Mr. Baby in 3rd place in 7-lap old medium tires, and Rogue is going to be free now to race. He doesn't have to worry about the DRS coming up from behind from Mr. Baby. Sweeney G, though, he is the one to be threatening Mr. Baby now. Tours is now fallen back down to P15 after making a pit stop to replace his wing. Now here comes Sweeney G. He's looking down the inside, and oh, they crash! And Sweeney G has lost his wing lost part of his wing. Where did Mr. Baby come out on that? He lost his end plate on the left side. And now he's going to have to come in and pit as well. That was absolutely aggressive there by Sweeney G, but you have to make moves when you can on this street circuit. Nope, moves up in the third, getting by Potato Skid now, gaining back the places he already lost. Now these two going side by side. Jeff is into the pits. He's putting on another set of softs. He was, no, not another set. Looks like a fresh set. So he was on the mediums, hards, and now he's on the softs. So our running order now is Max, Rogue, and Note. Your top three, Max being pressured. Oh, and a snap there by Rogue, and he saves it, but he damages that wing. That's going to slow him down. He is missing an end plate. He's going to try and probably race this without that front winglet. He doesn't have he really doesn't have a choice now if he wants to win this one, as we're about to hit lap 10 of 25 here. That would give him 15 laps to get through the field, but Max does have a pit stop. So it wouldn't surprise me if he waits for Max to pit and pits at the same time as Max does, because he knows he's got the pace. Greasy, he's made up some good positions here. Let's see how many positions everybody's gained so far. Looks like Thick has gained 7 in the midst of all this chaos. The Action has gained 6. Mr. Baby, he has pitted to get that wing damage repaired, and he's up in the 9th as Atmosphere now pits, and he puts on fresh hards here with 16 laps to go. Now we have a yellow flag, sector 3. Who is that? That's Sir Snow. He's DNF'd. He is retired from this session. The airness has been enabled for a while, so trying to see when Sir Snow pitted. So yes, Sir Snow has now DNF. We have 2 DNFs of Sir Snow in golf. Our race leaders, Rogue and Max. Max in ahead by about a half a second, and Rogue keeps putting the pressure on. Everybody but Max has stopped. Figs up in the 7th on those soft tires. And Greasy, he spins her around as soon as we switch to him. Sweeney G is down in the 10th after having to pit, and he picks up another 3-second time penalty. So now he had to serve a 5-second penalty in the pits during his pit stop. Now he has a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Max just running away with this one. Rogue up now, down 1.5 seconds. Again, he's probably waiting for Max to pit to come into the pit lane as well. I don't think he'll lose that much time, and he has the pace. I mean, in all honesty, he could pit now and attempt the undercut here. And he is. I kind of figured since he lost so much time to Max on that lap, might as well pit. get that wing replaced because he knows Max has a pit stop coming here in the next, I would say, 5 laps. So Note moves up in the second, Potato Skin in the third. Everybody else is going to go ahead and continue here. Note could very well win this race now because of that. Fig moves up in to 5th now with Rogue in the pits. Tours picking up a 30-second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. Atmosphere falls down to 11th here behind Sweeney G. He's just got to run his race. So now it's game on here. This is going to be some interesting games being played here. That safety car, very surprised that Max did not pit. He wants to lead this race. He's up by 4.4 seconds. That's obviously not enough time to get into the pit lane and come out ahead of Note, and maybe not even ahead of Rogue. Let's take a look at that leader time. Rogue 25 seconds down. What is a pit stop? 24.35. So Rogue has about a second and a half to make up if he wants to take the lead here. And it looks like Fig now, he's going to come into the pit lane on those soft tires. And now we have a yellow flag. Who's spun out? It's Tours, and he's DNF'd, and that brings out the safety car. Well, that just saved Max. That literally just saved Max's race. And I mean, Note's going to take the lead unless he decides to pit as well. If right now, if you're Rogue, you're kind of speeding up, trying to just catch up with the pack. But it's not going to be enough time. So Note, Potato Skin, Max, all into the pit lane here. The action's into the pit lane. Greasy's probably going to come into the pit lane. Rogue is probably not going to come in pit. No, he's not. He's going to stay out. He's got to try and get caught back up here. He is going to move up a couple of positions. He is going to come in 4th. But he has a couple of quick guys in front of him, so this is going to be interesting. Second safety car here. And Rogue has left the session? So hopefully he rejoins, because if not, that's a no bueno situation. All right, looks like he has joined back in. Hopefully he can get back in time. So next time by, the safety car should be back in. So Max in the lead, Noten second, Potato Skin third, Rogue fourth. The action in fifth, Greasy sixth, Fig seventh, Mr. Baby eighth, Arham ninth, Atmosphere in 10th, Jeff 1, 11th, and Simon LaFortune in 12th, and Sweeney G is in 13th. So the safety car should be coming in. It is. So safety car's in. Much earlier call than last time. And here we go, back to green flag racing. Max is going to take off. Rogue, he is trying to catch up positions. He is already up in the third. Oh, and a huge crash again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people involved. 3 more DNFs. What just, oh my. They all just piled in, did not even break. Doesn't even look like anybody braked on that one. So we've lost 6 drivers. That was absolutely spice. That was way too much aggression. I just see a bunch of people starting to pile up. I saw a wing go off. Ay, ay, ay. Not good at all. So now everybody who is on track at this point is going to get points. That was, wow. Okay. Well, back to the race here. Rogue up into P3. Mr. Baby has moved up into P4. Rogue trying to have a chance at winning this one. Mr. Baby fourth, Potato Skin fifth, Greasy sixth. Sweeney G has made it through that chaos and moved up into seventh, right behind his teammate. And Simon LaFortune in the eighth, Atmosphere ninth, and Jeff 1 in 10th. They're both into the pits. They took some heavy damage, but they were able to continue on. Rogue getting closer and closer now to Note. He is trying to hold on to this as much as he can. As Max gets a 1:31.241, that's going to be the fastest lap time so far here tonight. And we are hitting that 8 to go mark. The action was involved in that incident in turns 1 and 2. Same with Fig. And Arham. See, Sweeney G has gotten by his teammate now, and now the chase is on to Mr. Baby. But he has a time penalty, so does pretty much everybody else. Note with 3 seconds. Mr. Baby 3 seconds. Sweeney G has 6 seconds. Greasy with 3. Potato Skin 3. Simon LaFortune with 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. And Jeff 1 with 3 seconds as well. Now Rogue, he got the overtake maneuver done, and he has moved himself up in that second spot. Now can he chase down Max? That is the true question of the hour as we hit now 7 laps to go. Sweeney G, he's already gotten up in the 4th. He's gotten by Mr. Baby just like that. Mr. Baby have damage somewhere? No, no damage. Atmosphere 3-second time penalty. And looks like Rogue and Max are the only two here that have no penalties yet. Check the race director here, see who is waiting for. I don't even see Max or Rogue on here, so they're both safe right now. That was just a quick glance, so we'll have to keep our eyes out. Potato Skin now has picked up another warning, 4 warnings for him now. Sweeney G has a 3.6 second gap to make up, and then he has to gain another 3 seconds now with 6 to go. Greasy now, 3-second time penalty. That adds him up to 6. Rogue really pushing here. 1.9 seconds to go in 6 laps. When he hits the wall, does a little bit of damage to that wing. Doesn't look too severe. If he was Kevin Magnuson, he would have been black and orange flag. But he lost a lot of time. He's lost a full second to Max on that. Greasy now moving up into that 5th slot over Mr. Baby. Rogue has a lot of time to make up now. And he's losing quite a bit of time as well. Max is on it right now. He is in the zone. Max now 3-second gap to Rogue, and Rogue is just at this point really struggling, it seems like, with those tires. 10-lap old mediums versus Max's 8-lap old mediums. Sweeney G, good drive from him. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. I mean, he's got to gain a little bit more time, I think. No, he's got the time. He's good. So everybody will stay the same. Mr. Baby will move up his position if this race ends right now, because Greasy would have to pick up another 3 seconds somewhere with now 3 to go. Join us not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday for ACF1 as we head to Las Vegas for the penultimate round of the ACF1 League. Again, that's next Wednesday night. And then Saturday, is there, there shouldn't be ACC this weekend, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Well, of course, this week is Thanksgiving, so this will be the final race here. All right, so yeah, all the leagues off this weekend, or this week, except for for Codemasters F1. This is their final race before they take a break next Sunday. Now we have a yellow flag, Sector 1. Who is that? That's Greasy, who has spun off, and now he's got to get her going again. He does. He falls down in the 7th. Max 2 laps away from claiming his first victory here at AC, or excuse me, Codemasters F1. I'm getting my F1s mixed up here. Again, Max has not won a race this season. He got 3rd in Miami, 2nd last weekend at the Red Bull Ring. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, final lap. Who's this Red Bull? Is that Atmosphere? It is Atmosphere. So he goes a lap down before it's all said and done. Rogue having a battle here with Note. Note really putting the pressure on. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final battle for the 2nd place. Sweeney G is in the back there, hoping one of these guys makes a mistake. Atmosphere pitted for softs. That's why. Okay. That makes sense. Max has driven superbly all night long. Even though he lost some positions, allowed Rogue to take the lead of the race early. Rogue making a big mistake, having the pit early, and then the safety car did not benefit him whatsoever to retake the lead. And now Note, he has gotten the move done. And here we go. Through the final corner. Max is going to see that checkered flag. He's going to come home to win here at Saudi Arabia. Note comes in 2nd, but he has a time penalty. Rogue is going to take that 2nd spot back. Sweeney G will fall to 4th place. Mr. Baby now will fight to the line here. He's going to come home to 5th place. Potato Skin, Greasy, Simon LaFortune, and Jeff. Jeff still has a long ways to go, same with Simon LaFortune, but unless something massively happens between those two, I don't see those two shifting positions at all. Coming through the final corner, Simon LaFortune comes through, and he comes home to 8th place. And he gets a 5-second time penalty. Jeff won. Just now coming in to that final sector. And he will pick up that 9th position. Well, Max gets the race win here. And he had a difficult race, but a good race for him. Rogue in 2nd. Note comes home to that 3rd and final podium position. Good driver of the day, I bet, will go to Note. Note drove superbly. Oh, it goes to Sweeney G. I can see that. He had to make up so many positions after crashing out in qualifying. So, once again, congratulations to Max, Rogue, and Note on their great racing here tonight. Of course, that was an interesting restart. 6 retirements here. We'll go past this here so we can get our race director notes. There we go. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah, Max takes the race win here, his first of the season. Rogue in 2nd place, his best finish this season, and Note in 3rd with his best finish of the season. So, good race. Sweeney G, Mr. Baby, Potato Skin, Greasy, Simon LaFortune, Jeff 1, Atmosphere. That's your top 10. That's all who finished. Arham, Action Fig Tours, and Sir Snow and Golf all DNFing and retiring from this one. Well, that will do it for us this week, folks. And since this is our only broadcast for the week, we want to thank you so much for watching. If you live here in the United States or you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving on Thursday, and enjoy some quality time with your families. And we hope to see you here next Wednesday will be the next broadcast here at ACF for ACF1 at Las Vegas. And then next Saturday, not this upcoming Saturday, but Saturday after that for ACC. And then we'll be back here the Sunday after for Codemasters F1 at Portugal. Well, for everybody here at Apollo Racing Club, thank you so much for watching and have a great Thanksgiving.